if I told you there was once a motorcycle so trusted, so lightweight, and so capable that it became the go-to choice for trail riders, enduro racers, and adventure beginners all over the world? What if I told you this machine delivered pure off-road freedom, not through horsepower or electronics, but through simplicity, agility, and that unmistakable Honda reliability? Welcome back to Acer Rider, and today we're diving deep into the legendary Honda XR250R. One of the most respected lightweight off-road bikes ever built, the XR250R sits in that perfect sweet spot between power and control, a motorcycle built not to intimidate you, but to inspire confidence. For new riders, it was approachable. For experienced riders, it was a weapon in the right hands. And for anyone who simply wanted to get lost deep in the trails, it was a dependable partner who never let you down. At the core of the XR250R lies Honda's classic 249cc air-cooled 4-stroke single-cylinder engine. This stumper may not be a powerhouse, but what it lacks in raw numbers, it more than makes up for in usability. With its smooth torque curve, crisp throttle response, and strong mid-range, it delivers exactly the kind of power you want in technical terrain. Enough to climb, enough to leap over logs, enough to blast up dirt hills, but never so much that it becomes unpredictable. One thing riders always loved about the XR250R is how forgiving it is. You can lug it low in the revs without fear of stalling. You can rev it out and it stays composed. And because it's air-cooled, it can take hours of trail abuse without overheating, whether you're crawling through tight single track or hammering across open trails. And then there's the simplicity. Carburetor. Kickstarter. No complex electronics. Just a rugged engine that you can fix with basic tools. For riders venturing far off the grid, this mattered because when your only dealership is your backpack, simplicity is survival. But the true magic of the XR250R isn't just the engine, it's the chassis. The part of the bike that turned ordinary riders into confident explorers. The XR250R weighs around 115 kilograms dry, which means it feels incredibly light and flickable in the dirt. This bike doesn't fight you. It doesn't overpower you. It invites you to push a little harder, climb a little higher, and explore a little farther. The suspension was one of the highlights of its era. Long travel front forks and Honda's ProLink rear shock gave the bike excellent articulation over ruts, roots, rocks, and jumps. It floated over rough terrain in a way that made riders feel skilled even when they were still learning. And when you gained experience, you could push the XR250R surprisingly fast. It always felt planned, predictable, and balanced. Handling is where the XR250R truly became legendary. Tight corners? It darts through them. Steep climbs? It grips and crawls with ease. Muddy trails? The tall stance and low-end torque work together to keep momentum alive. This bike became a favorite for enduro riders because it didn't need strength or aggression to control. It responded beautifully to skill, finesse, and good body positioning. But above all, the XR250R earned its reputation for one reason: reliability. These bikes have been found running in jungles, mountains, deserts, remote rural areas, often decades after they left the showroom floor. The engines run forever. The frames can take brutal punishment. The carburetors are easy to tune. And maintenance is so straightforward that even beginner riders could learn to handle most issues themselves. Adventure travelers loved the XR250R because it was easy to live with, lightweight enough to lift when you drop it, efficient with fuel, simple to repair, comfortable enough for long days, and tough enough to ride year after year without needing major work. Many riders even turn their XR250RS into lightweight adventure touring machines, adding larger fuel tanks, small luggage racks, handguards, skid plates, and LED lights. Suddenly, this humble trail bike became a long-distance explorer, ready to tackle remote backcountry routes or multi-day off-road adventures. And then there's the legacy. The XR250R influenced generations of Honda off-road bikes. It shaped the XR lineup. It became the foundation for countless race bikes. And to this day, if you talk to older riders about the XR250R, you'll hear the same words again and again. Bulletproof, reliable, easy to ride, fun. Those 4 words explain exactly why this motorcycle became a legend. So who is the XR250R for today? It's for the new rider who wants a friendly, confidence-building trail machine, for the experienced rider who wants a lightweight, reliable play bike that never feels tiring, for the adventurer who values simplicity over technology, for the racer who wants a bike that rewards skill, not brute force, and for the nostalgic rider who knows that sometimes the best machines aren't the newest, they're the ones built with heart. The Honda XR250R wasn't designed to impress with numbers. It was designed to last. It was designed to explore. It was designed to make you a better rider every time you touch the dirt. So ask yourself, if you could take an XR250R out on the trails today, no GPS, no fancy electronics, no complicated tech, just you, the bike, and the open world, where would you ride first? Let me know in the comments and share your XR stories if you have them. This is Acer Rider, reminding you that adventure begins where simplicity meets skill. Ride safe, ride free, and I'll see you in the next journey.